I got some mail here. Looks like 4 packages, but maybe I'll get one in the mail later today. So we'll start with this box first. This is actually a domestic seller that I selected from the internet. I've done a lot of business with this fellow in the past. Note the $4.95 shipping, which is right where it should be. Everything's in paper bags. Well, 2 paper bags. And we have an invoice or something like that. So this comes from a place called kitsandparts.com. It's an amateur radio operator, W8DIZ. And his nickname is Diz. It looks like I ordered this on the 8th, and today is the 13th. It looks like I have one kit, direct conversion receiver module, $20. 8 PC boards. That is not a complete kit, it's just a PC board. And I'm a sucker for heat sinks, so I got a total of 9 of these TO5, which is an old style metal transistor heatsink. And they were $1 a piece. The PC boards were $5 and $4. Not bad. Not bad at all. So this is probably the direct conversion kit. I believe these are surface mount components. You can feel them under the blue tape. And here's the PC board. Everything is surface mount. Well, the toroids and stuff are through hole. I don't know if this is the volume or tuning control. First of all, this is what he calls himself. Kitsandparts.com, and he is the toroid king. If you're going to build something involving toroids, even if you don't need to buy them, this is a site to visit. There's a lot of reference material on winding toroids, amount of wire per turn, length of wire per turn. And he has, well, they're not completely populated, but his order page consists of a few hundred, certainly less than 575, but a few hundred items. I just cut what I thought I had ordered. It turns out that I ordered a 5-watt RF amplifier PC board that I did not remember ordering, so it doesn't show up here. Now for each one of these kits, he has a link over here that can be opened up. Now I copied this from his site. Let me show you another one I copied. I intend to, well, I've already replaced this. I put this header up here to try to give him credit for where this kit came from. But look at the instructions. We'll pull out just this direct conversion receiver kit. All the parts are step-by-step instructions on how to install them and check off little lines, so on. Installations of the toroids and how to wind them. Pictures. This is a genuine, what we would call a toroid. Parts list. Schematic. And a PC board layout. Now, as I say, I've stolen this information from his page and put it into a Word document. And I'll post these along with PDFs of the kits or PC boards. So this kit is $20, and this document comes down from his website. Okay, so this was a kit. I don't believe he has it kitted anymore. But he does offer the circuit boards. And he does offer a manual. I didn't really anticipate that I had purchased this when I printed the manuals. Looks like 2 transistors fed with a toroid. Signal flow is in this way and out this way. There you can see his name and identifier of the board. So I will pull the documentation for this amplifier kit off and publish it as well. Here are the integrated circuit heat sinks. I'm a sucker for heat sinks. Somewhat springy. Spread them apart with a screwdriver, slip them down, and then they're secure. Anodized aluminum. Then I have 2 more kinds of circuit boards. These boards are to build a crystal filter. And this filter uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quartz crystals. This is the schematic. He does sell all of these parts, or most all of these parts. But of course, people build different filters, 10 megahertz, 8, 7. There are matching transformers in and out. Here are design links, which I hope I've preserved in the conversion to a Word document. And page 2 is just merely a picture of the circuit board. So selection of these parts are to meet your frequency, and these links will take you to places that show you how to pick the sizes. This board is for construction of a 150 watt low pass filter. Again, depending on the frequency, you'll use different turns and different size capacitors. Again, I've downloaded this off his site. He's got links to how to design the filters. This is the component layout, or the components that his board will accept. Calculator links and the board itself. I believe you'll find out that one of these, at least one of these links, use this layout. As I mentioned, I've done a lot of business, not big dollar values, but pretty consistent, He's a good guy. This came via USPS, but look at this. It has a DHL tracking number on it, in addition to the USPS. So it's been brought into the country by DHL and turned over to USPS. Let's see if we can open it without hurting anything. It looks like it did okay. I think I've done another review on this brand of multimeter, not this one, but this. Yes, and as I recall, I was pretty happy with this. So when I saw this one was for sale, this is a 112, this is a 118. I thought, well, I was happy with this one. We'll see what this one looks like. Comes in a semi-hard case. Very nice. Would have been nice if they did something to the case to allow you to plug the leads in. They're not silicone, but they're very flexible. They're PVC. Probably a meter long. Pretty nice. What do we have in here? A spare fuse. And four 2032 cells. Okay, that's nice enough. Feels like a metal insert, and it is. That's a plus. As long as we have this rubber boot off, I think we'll take a look at what's inside the meter. Now these are not metal insert, they're just self-tapping screws. It's a nice tight fit. Doesn't seem to be any snaps. But that's what you want if you're holding a meter in your hand. And I don't know what's going to happen here. Okay, there's no wires connecting the front and back. So we have a PTC here, a couple of resistors, the LED, and this is the replaceable fuse. And it says 600 milliamp. It has little non-standard jacks, which would make replacing the test leads a bit problematic. This is common. You can see it's carried around here. This is probably the current input, and this is probably the voltage input. And I don't think I'm going to go any farther. Just presses on. Putting these screws in, I'll tell you for the 100th time. Turn them backwards until you hear the click. That way you're not cutting new threads. Hear the click? Just pop the batteries in. Well, pop the cells in. Should do it from this side. There we go. Nice battery snap. I believe it turned on. It did. Little tiny shielded plug. Things got squashed in transit. There we go. I guess we'll just put the probes together and see whether it automatically tells me we're in ohms. And it does. Not quite sure what the green light is. Probably means it's settled down. It's gone to ohms. I wonder if I can change this to Fahrenheit. It apparently displays temperature all the time. I'm not going to go any further. You'll see me use it. It does have a good display for on camera. Got this from eBay. Claims to be true RMS. I don't know why they include fluke, unless it's to attract your attention on a search. And the seller. And the price. I think this had free shipping.